So comparison really is a thief of joy. And if you're a teenager and you feel behind in life, like I don't really blame you. The main reason is because of social media. And we are constantly seeing people's peak life, whether it's fake or not, um in social media rather than what they could be going through. And you often compare, your struggling side to um their peak life and the life that you feel you should be in because they're in that position. And you're seeing that everywhere on social media, like everywhere you go, you see people having fun moments, like in general peak life, but in reality, like they could be struggling as much as you, right? So social media basically just amplifies like the comparison that you have with the people that are in the position that you wish you were in. And the main reason is that social media also makes success feel like it's a straight line, like goes like this: the amount of output you put in, the input, or the amount of input you put in, the amount of output you should get out. But that's a perspective that causes people to give up on a lot of their goals, which makes them feel even more behind in life, right? So I'm doing copywriting. I was doing it for like a year, and or a year and a half. And the first like 80% of my progress, I was making like no results. I was making no progress. I was getting like no results, no clients. And a lot of times I felt like giving up. What really kept me doing it was the feeling that it was possible and that I knew I could do it. And now recently I started getting multiple yeses, a lot of people opting into my offers. And if I had quit, like if I had quit months ago, like I wouldn't be in this position because I would have felt like it wasn't for me, right? Um, and that's the position a lot of people or a lot of young guys are in because they feel like they're putting a lot of effort, but they're not getting results, and they don't realize that it's a really a compounding effect. Like you're not really getting results based on your output, but consistency and iteration every time, getting 1% better every time. So that's one thing that makes people, or that's one of the main reasons why teenagers feel behind social media, and because their perspective on success is kind of altered to what they're seeing in social media. They're seeing that people their age are getting the lifestyle that they want, but realizing that they had a lot of trial and error, but they're just not showing it inside their their social media. So yeah, what really shifted my perspective on this is realizing firstly what was my specific goals, what goals I wanted specifically, and where I wanted to get to, and what I should be doing every day, the outputs I should be doing every day to get to that position. Not tracking specifically the goals, but how much output I should be doing every day, and and how to actually improve every day, like things I should be improving every day. I'm saying every day a lot of times, but you get the point. And realizing or having realistic expectations with my goals, having goals that isn't too you know out of the park, like isn't too unrealistic, but not too realistic to the point where you feel like you could take a step back and just get there easily. Like it wouldn't push you as hard. So you want a balance between having having realistic goals and having um goals that might seem far from your reach, right? And yeah, be realistic. Don't compare yourself to the people that seem like they're living a crazy life, because realistically they could be struggling as much as you, and they don't showcase trial and error that they go through, right? So that's what got me to my position. I'm getting a lot more results with copywriting. I stick to it. I didn't stop because I felt like I wasn't getting success fast enough. And yeah, just stick to your goals, have realistic expectations, and yeah, that's what helped me.